Hey everybody, and welcome back for another video. Where in today's video you are about to come along with me on a crunch day. Alright, my personality, if you haven't started to get used to it yet over the years of watching this content, but my personality is totally ingrained in these videos, and you may have figured out by now I'm a little bit of a procrastinator. Alright, I tend to pick away at stuff until finally there's a big reason to finish it. Well, today is no different, and I got kind of the trifecta, the triple threat going on here. For one, I got to work tonight. Alright, and when I'm doing night shifts, I like to be well rested, prepared, and pretty much laze around all day to save all my energy for being at work. Well, I slept in a bit today, thankfully for my wife and the kids for letting me do that, but I am up. It's a beautiful day outside, and we have, whether it's tropical, subtropical, hurricane, whatever, Nicole is headed for us this weekend. So by the time I work tonight and get up tomorrow, the storm could be here upon us, and it's supposed to bring snow and rain and wind. So that means that I need to get things done, such as the chicken run, and I've been putting off putting up some of our Christmas lights on the eve. I wanted a nice day to do it, and today is that day as well. So you put all of that together, and we're in for a bit of a crunch. Alright, starting now, it's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I figure, put in a good few hours of work, and hopefully I'll have things tidied up the way I want them done. So to start off today, I'm going to get some Christmas lights down, and you'll see how I put up my Christmas Eve lights and why I like to have a nice day to do it. So with no further ado, let's get started in. The chicken run is also in the priority list. I want a nice enclosed environment for those chickens for when the storm hits. So we'll see how much we can get done, but for the most part, I need to get all of it done. So let's go find out how well I do with that requirement. Alright, let's go. All right, so that's the most death-defying part of the day done. But there's only one task done. Now, I didn't finish the Christmas decorations, just in case you're wondering, because the rest of it, you know, whether there's ice on the roof or whatnot, I can do just fine from down below. We just decorate our rails and posts and stuff. But anyways, as far as the eave and the pot lights, they're done. So that's that much off of the procrastination list. Anyways, next on the list obviously is the chicken run. Alright, I want that in best shape possible before the weather hits this weekend. I don't want everything saturated inside and you know, once I get it enclosed in vapor barrier for the winter, you know, the least amount of moisture in there possible to prevent mold and mildew and stuff would be ideal. And chickens don't like moist environments during the winter. It can lead to frost, whether it's on their feet or on their combs. Frost is an enemy to chickens during the winter, so you want to minimize frost and moisture and maximize your ventilation, but not to the point of having a breeze where a wind chill will get in and freeze your chickens. So it's a fine line to walk, and anyways, that's the rationale going on in my brain, is that I want this enclosed to keep the maximum amount of this storm that's coming the weekend, keep that precipitation outside of the run and let things dry up and be a nice little barnyard dry environment is what I'm hoping for. Alright, so I'm not going to get it done if I keep rambling, so let's get outside, head up to the run. I got lots and lots of mesh. I'm going to take that with me, and I'm going to take the angle grinder as well with my portable power pack, which is just enough to run that angle grinder and save me a whole lot of snipping. Alright, off we go. Alright folks, so we're up here now next to the chicken run, ready to start doing some mesh up this way, and like I say, Christmas lights are on. Love having that done. It's not something I enjoy doing when I am, you know, quite terrified of heights, to be honest with you. Not terrified, but I really do get intimidated by heights, so it's nice to always have that done and climb around on the roof like a like a jellyfish, we'll say. Anyways, we're up here. I got all the mesh there. Hopefully I got enough. I'm kind of counting up the spaces that I need to enclose, and I may actually not have enough despite having, you know, 14 plus rolls there. But anyways, we're going to get into it now. I've decided that the first thing I'm going to do is just unroll the mesh and straighten it out. I'm just going to pick away at that, you know, probably put a few tunes on my phone. Just listen to a bit of music while I straighten those out, and hopefully that will get me through all the tedious stuff, right? The rest is just laying it up there, stapling it on and cutting the size. That's pretty simple. But the unrolling, tedious part is quite annoying. So I'm going to get that done, out of the way while I got my most patience. And that's about it. So let's do a quick little montage of opening up about 14 rolls of mesh. I'm not going to bore you by keeping too much of this footage in here, just to save you some grace. But you know, I'll probably leave enough in so that you do understand my plight. Just a little taste of it for you, because I got to go through this now, and misery loves company. So come on, let's go open up some mesh. Alright, so that is a whole lot of mesh opened up and straightened. My hands are good and scratched up and dry and gray with galvanization and all that good stuff. So at this point in time, it's time to start meshing the run itself. I think I got all my panels pretty much ready. Hopefully I don't have too much in the way of wastage. I'm trying to do this quickly and efficiently, but it's going to be not so efficient when it comes to wastage, I think, because I'm going to have a lot of trimmings, I believe. But we'll see as we go. I've always been pretty good at making use of mesh after the fact. Maybe this will be no different. Maybe it will be different. We'll see. But anyways, it's a beautiful day. I don't know if you can tell. The sun has been peeking out every now and then. And I tell you right now, my playlist hit it on the mark for that whole time opening up the mesh. Had some good tunes, kept the motivation going. So for the most part, no worse for wear. I'm ready to get into the next phase, which is meshing the run. So hopefully you're enjoying this, you know, a few little montages here and there, I'm sure, but for the most part just trying to involve you guys in every step of the way, and that's usually what I like to do. And speaking of the sun, here it comes again. All right, having some nice little blast of sun, get that vitamin D flowing and all that feel good stuff. So let's get into it. Let's start meshing. Wish me luck. It's going to be a bit of fun, I think. I do enjoy using the angle grinder to cut mesh, so off we go. Alright folks, so I guess that's going to have the clue up today. They say I'm out of mesh and the power pack is out of juice. So that's kind of a double whammy, don't you think? So let's call it quits there today. We'll head down to the garage and I'll see you guys out. Alright boys and girls, I told you I'd have a smile on my face when the mesh was done, but with the amount of progress we made today, I can't help but smile anyways. And we are so close to finishing the run now. It's almost meant to be that we'll have one more episode on finishing off the chicken run. I ran out of mesh. I need 5 more rolls, so I got to remember that. That'll be 4 rolls for the sections that like we were just doing, and 1 for the door. So that'll be 5 rolls of that, and that should be enough in the supply category. Christmas lights are up on the eve, and basically this is what it was like, what it's like for me, right? And like I've told you guys before, like through these videos, I really put my personality out there for you guys and girls to see. Alright, there's even times that I tell my wife, you know, if you want to know more about me, watch my videos, because I usually just dump everything on you guys and let you inside my head, the way I'm thinking, and just the way I perceive life and how things are going. So if you want to go back through videos, get to know more about me, more about what this YouTube channel is all about and how it began, I definitely invite you guys to subscribe and go back and just start in some of the older content. You know, my videos can be a little bit long-winded, but I kind of look at just putting everything I have into them and letting you see me for who I really am. And you know, that's kind of a brave thing for me, to put myself out there for the world to see and judge. And so far the response has been great, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the content and continue to do so. Alright, so let's also make note, it's a bit late in the video to do so, but today is Remembrance Day here in Canada. I'm not sure if that... I'm not really up on my national holidays as much, but I'm not sure if Remembrance Day is a global or North American thing. But anyways, in Canada today is Remembrance Day, and I just want to pay my respects to those out there who fought and served for our country, to give me the ability to come to you guys like this and speak my mind and have the freedom to do what I do and enjoy this playground called Earth. So many respects out to them as well. We've reached 400 subscribers, right? Last time I acknowledged the subscriber count was at 100 subscribers, and here we are now at 400. And so thank you very much. Thanks for coming along for this ride. Hope you continue to do so. And you know, I always kind of picture these things as if it were real life, right? Like, if I was going out there and meshing a chicken run and I had 400 people stood around watching me do it, how amazing a feeling that would be. And so, you know, compared to big, you know, content creators out there with millions of subscribers, that's wonderful. I'd love to be there, but, you know, that also comes with the negative side of things as well. But to have 400 of you that feel worthy, feel that I'm worthy enough to hit subscribe on, that's a big deal, right? If I were to stand in my backyard with 400 of you watching me do things and cheering me on, amazing, absolutely amazing. And same thing when I look back, you know, at the channel as a whole with, you know, 200,000 views, something like that. Like, you start putting that into context of real people sat down watching, and it blows my mind sometimes. And I go down that rabbit hole of thought every now and then, and I'm so thankful that there are those of you out there so supportive and who enjoy my content to come and take it in. Alright, so sappy stuff aside, Remembrance Day, 400 subscribers, 2022. Very thankful and appreciate every bit of it. Alright, so like I say, it was probably meant to be today. Ran out of juice in the power pack. Ran out of mesh, starting to get dark outside right now, you know, and I really need to rest a little bit before work tonight. So all those things combined, I think it was meant to be that we finish this in the next video. And as I like to say, until that next video happens, I hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, take care of each other, and peace out.